Okay, so let's just get through the intro and yeah. If you've seen my commentary of Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, you may have heard me mention that I was going to show you a shortcut that I used to take before I discovered the presence of a tornado that would take me to another mansion. And believe me, I didn't need Nintendo Power to figure out this shortcut. It took a lot of skill and a lot of timing and quite frankly a whole lot of luck, because this is a ledge you're not supposed to be able to make it, but I was able to make it all by myself without the use of any strategy guides or any cheat tools or anything or that nature. And this is how I would beat Simon's Quest until I came across a copy of Worlds of Power, Simon's Quest, which had the elusive tip of how to get the tornado, which I never knew about and none of my friends knew about. Not even the 4-year-old cousin of my buddy who discovered how to drain the water from the lake with the blue crystal knew about this magical tornado that had eluded us for years. And I'm going to show you how I usually do it. I think this might be posted online somewhere, but I figure, just for the sake of having another video there, why not? So I'm putting in this password that I got online, which is going to give me all the items, all the body parts, all the sub-weapons, all the tools of the trade, if you will. It's also going to give me, I guess, the technical black and white monotone ending. But in any case, we're not going to be showing you that. I'm just going to show you that clip. So we're going to skip through the majority of the gameplay, go through all that. You can see me, I'm playing with the rebound stone or diamond. I think they call it a rebound stone in Symphony of the Night. Even though, just calling it a diamond's a much cooler deal. So you go to this graveyard, which should be familiar, and you're going to get to this point. The idea is you're supposed to jump and whip at the same time, and if you time it right, you're on the ledge. If you don't, you'll meet a watery grave. And this is how we would go through Simon's Quest, by the way. That was me just screwing up in general. So I'm making a running start. The morning sun has vanquished the horrible night, or as the angry Nintendo nerd used to call it, 10 tedious seconds, which was more like 8. And that's it. Let's do the replay. And again in slow motion. You jump and whip. You whip again, and it's all about the timing, but it's also mostly about luck. So you get a couple of blobs to greet you, and woe be to anybody that knocks you off that ledge. In any case, it's a good way to go back to the other towns and get the other items if you so desired. But just to give you an idea, there's a reason why you need laurels, and you need lots of laurels just to go through this marshland. And you just run into the skeleton. Nice going there, pal! So anyways, laurel number 1. If you probably would see a lot of it's just marsh. Poisonous marshland that you need laurels to walk through, because there's no little island to break the pattern. It's all marsh, and there you go. You're at the 5th and final mansion, where Dracula's ring would normally await you, along with the cross that you have to get from Carmilla's mask. And I'm just going through the halls just to show you that this is where you're supposed to go. Or rather, this is where you're at, the 5th and final mansion. And then from there, we would get the ring, and we would try to figure out what the ring is supposed to do. And as it turns out, the ring does fuck all, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's how it is. So that's a kind of a neat little trick. You get in the door, and you pull back. And I'm just futzing around right now. Anyways, we're gonna end the video of the game here. And since I'm here, actually, I just want to get a couple other things out of the way before we go. Primarily it involves what I have planned for the channel as far as the rest of the year goes. I don't really have much on the table that's ready to go. I got a couple reviews ready to go. As a matter of fact, I just uploaded one recently, the Namco Museum one for Game Boy Advance. After that, there's the Pac-Man collection, also for Game Boy Advance. Then there's Choplifter for the Atari 7800, and then there's another Pac-Man collection for the 7800, the homebrew one from the Atari age people, which is actually my first ever homebrew game and my first ever online purchase. Because all the games that I pick up, I buy from another human being. So that was the first time that the Pac-Man collection on the 7800 is the first ever homebrew that I picked up and my first ever online purchase. So it's certainly interesting for me to go through that and go through that process. It's kind of a fun process. It was kind of harmless, for someone who was largely hesitant in getting anything online. But anyways, that's besides the point. Anyways, I got a couple videos up, a couple videos ready to go. I also got a couple commentary videos that are on the hard drive. They've sort of been sitting there for a couple of months there. I've been somewhat hesitant in putting them up, but I figure, since I'm not going to have anything else ready to go, for the foreseeable future, if I need the filler, I'll probably put them up or something, or I might put them up either way. Uh, I got a bunch of other stuff on the table that I want to, put together, but unfortunately, time's been a bit of a premium as of late. Well, work, Christmas shopping, other things, laziness, you know. Anyways, that's pretty much it as far as that front goes. I'm also considering doing videos where I show off the stuff that I got in my collection, gaming collection, wrestling tapes, what have you, DVD stuff like that. I'm thinking about it. I just want to find the right way to approach it and not just and stuff. But it's something that I'm thinking about. Maybe if there's an interest, who knows? We'll see. But anyways, I'm just flipping through my notes here. That's what, paper notes. That's a good thing. That's about it, really. I know I kind of dragged it out. It was mostly it was mostly originally going to be just for that graveyard shortcut video, but I decided, figure, add a couple more comments, have updates and stuff like that. But anyways, I sorry I dragged this video out longer than it needed to be, so I'll end it on this note. Anyways, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care and be safe. Later.